Let's just say no one's gonna be smelling like me this fall. I mean, no one. Welcome to the Cherys TV. Welcome to the Cherys TV. My name is Abby and I'm a fragrance lover. I love anything that smells, feels, and smells good, you guys. Welcome back to another video, guys. By the title of this video, you already know it's about to get down. We have a new fragrance house to add to our collection. And you guys, I'm so excited about this fragrance house because, y'all, these fragrances, let's just say no one's gonna be smelling like me this fall. I mean, no one, all right? So if you want to get onto this new house, if you want to get into this new tea, if you want to smell like me this fall, because I'm sure no one is smelling like this right now, go ahead and keep on watching. All right, guys, so if you are new here, my name is Abby, and on this channel we talk about fragrances. We talk about smelling good, and feeling good, y'all. And if that feels like something that you are interested in, go ahead and consider subscribing. And once you finish hitting that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you put it on all so you can get all my notifications, giveaways, and new uploads, guys. All right, guys, so I'm not gonna hold y'all too long. I will try my best to not hold y'all too long. And we're just gonna get right into this video, all right? So there's this fragrance house called Galleria Parfums, and Galleria Parfums is a sister company to Novatus Parfums, and y'all know how much I love me some Novatus Parfums. But they reached out to me and said, hey girl, we love what you're doing over there at Novatus Parfums, so go ahead and give us a little, you know, review on some of these fragrances. And I said, why not? Of course. So they went ahead and sent me 3 fragrances, and if you were following me on Instagram, you would know because I always release my new fragrances on Instagram first. And I did an unboxing on Instagram, and let me tell y'all something. When I smelled those fragrances for the first time, listen, it was epic. And we're gonna go ahead and start in this order, the least favorite to my most favorite. This one is created by Francis Kirk de Jean and Jerome Di Marinano, and it has the top notes of Italian bergamot, American spearmint, Litsi Cuba, and Cilician lemon. And then it has the heart notes of French lavender, Egyptian geranium, and French iris concrete. And then it has the base notes of Spanish labdanum, absolute, Indonesian patchouli, Brazilian tonka bean, absolute, and Madagascar vanilla. That is a lot of notes, but I wanted to share with you guys. It's this nice frosted bottle. Now, one thing I gotta say about these bottles, be careful with your kids around, because if this were to fall on a child's head, that child is no longer a child. That child is going to heaven, because this is heavy. And I'm sprayers too. Look at the sprayers. Now this fragrance right here was one, when I first smelled it, I was like, I don't know. But then it started to warm up on me, y'all. And it is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Now, I want to say this one leans more masculine. You instantly get those bright citrusy notes, y'all. And then to me, like, I get those bright citrusy notes, but it doesn't last too long because that lavender just comes in and punches you in the face. And I love lavender fragrances. I really do. It's lavender and then it gets a little bit powdery, almost like a makeup powder, but it smells like a sexy, well-dressed man. Because y'all, it's like all in the air right now. Honestly, this is beastly. These, all 3 of this, I'm not gonna say it for the rest of the fragrances. I'm gonna say it right now. All 3 of them are 12 hours plus on the skin. I have no issue with longevity and sillage and projection. I'm only saying this one once. All 3 of them are beastly fragrances. If you don't like patchouli, you can wear this because it's not a heavy, dirty, pungent patchouli. It's more for rounding the fragrance. Really nice. It is really nice. So try Moving Time, especially for you fellas. Y'all would definitely like it. The next fragrance is called Shades of Seduction. Beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. Now, one thing I gotta say is none of these fragrances smell like anything I've smelled before. This one is created by Lucas Szak and Olaf Larson. I've never heard of them, but I will search some fragrances that they have made and then I'll comment it down below. So the top notes is pink pepper, cardamom, and Sicilian bergamot. The heart is French lavender, bourbon, cinnamon, benzoin tears, and Caribbean kayak wood. And the base is black vanilla orchid, Cambodian patchouli, and dark amberwoods. Y'all, this right here, when I first smell it, I get a burst of cough drop and cinnamon. It's like a whole bunch of cinnamon. It's almost like a cinnamon roll without the creaminess from the glaze. And then it starts to get into a beautiful fragrance. You do get that lavender. Now this is one that I would start wearing. Like, this is very sexy. It gets me into that vibe of bitter peach. And I'm not saying it smells like bitter peach, but if you remember the vibe of bitter peach, this is giving that vibe. And it is gorgeous, y'all. Oh my gosh. And then you start to get the vanilla, and then you start to get that patchouli. And like I said, they do their patchouli really well. So if you're not a patchouli lover like me, this is a good alternative because they don't put like that harsh, dirty, earthy patchouli. This is very, very seductive and sexy. Now, if they say that this fragrance is called Shades of Seduction, and do I feel like it's a seducing fragrance? If my husband wear it, yes. Now, if a female wear it, she gotta be real bold to seduce a man with it, because it's not, in my opinion, not that seducing. But don't get me wrong, it's very sexy. I love this. But there's one that I like the most, and the next one and the last one is my favorite one from the whole house. And I haven't smelled everything from the whole house, but from the 3 that I was able to choose from, this is my favorite, and it is called Cognac Cafe. And you guys, this one was made by master perfumer Sandone Lanceur. Now, she is becoming one of my favorite perfumers. You know why? Because she created a lot of Kilian fragrances, and I love almost all Kilian fragrances, even though I don't have them in my collection, but I love almost all of them. And she is the mastermind behind the Kilian line, and she created this one, and it made sense for me to like it. Now, you know, Kilian has a lot of those cognac, coffee, chocolate fragrances. Like anything that has to do with cognac, they have it, right? And surprisingly, I would have thought, when I seen her name on this fragrance, I thought that she would have made something that smells just like that. But guys, no. This is beautiful. This is my favorite one. This is one that I've worn 3 nights in a row since I've received these fragrances. And look at that bottle. It's like a dark chocolatey brown bottle. It reminds me of coffee. And it has the top notes of coffee steam, almond, brown sugar, and licorice. And then it has the hearts of Indian papyrus, sandalwood, African coffee absolute, and cognac accord. And then in the base you have barrel of cognac, Virginian cedarwood, vanilla, amber, and myrrh. And go ahead and spray it right here. That is too much, honestly, because this is basically to my nose. Because of that brown sugar, it kind of smells like you're dripping caramel on one end of the nozzle and chocolate on the other end. And then listen, it smells like a milk coffee, like you went and took a caramel macchiato and drank it. Booziness in a fragrance. And when you mix coffee and boozy, genius. I don't know if there's any other fragrance that's like that, but this is basically a beautiful coffee, and it just gets better and better and better. This is what I'm gonna be wearing all fall and summer long. It is gorgeous, it's beautiful, and y'all, I cannot believe that this is beautiful. Now, I forgot to tell you guys, Galleria Parfums is in collaboration with GENT scents. I think I said it right. I'm gonna put his information up on the screen as well. He's the creative director behind that line. So these are all his fragrances, y'all. And I am all for supporting these YouTubers with their fragrances because these fragrances are epic. They're beautiful and I love them. It's beautiful to see how these YouTubers can create fragrances that don't smell like other fragrances and they are true perfumers. Like, I'm just like, what? I love it. I love it. I love it. And this right here is good. And use my discount code for 15% off. So thank you so much, Ashton from GENT Scents, for creating these amazing fragrances. I truly appreciate the fact that you made these bomb fragrances and you probably made one of my favorite coffee fragrances, guys. Wow, that is huge. I love each and every one of them. And guys, check out Galleria Fragrances. You won't regret it. Especially if I had to choose one for you to check out, go straight for Cognac Cafe because you will not regret it. It is gorgeous and they're all unisex. And talk about beastly and sillage. You will not regret it, guys. So thank you so much for joining me here yet again. I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys that took the time out of your busy schedules to watch this video with me. Don't forget that I do post every Tuesdays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you once again. Thank you so much, Galleria Fragrances. Please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye.